Griselda and Chucho arrive at the Miami airport, scooping up Arturo and Isabel, plus a crew of ladies from Griselda's past life in the streets. They pile up in the van and roll out to a motel. Inside, the girls, one by one, hand over their bras to Griselda, while Isabel slices the padding to reveal bags of that white powder. Turns out, they all had a hand in smuggling Griselda's product to Miami.
I appreciate the producers or whoever's idea it was to just be like, hey, you know what? Let's have a South American titty parade right now, mid-episode. You know what? South American titty parade happening right now.
Yeah.
You guys will see some big, voluptuous South American titties. Here you go. Like, next 5 minutes.
Yeah, man. It's crazy because, like, a lot of times for shows like this, there's, like, the gratuitous titty scenes in episode 1 to, like, really just kind of hook
Draw
people
you
in. Like, yeah, we gotcha. You want to see more of this? Keep watching. But, yeah, and Griselda's sons keep it, too. Like, they're like, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You're 16, 17.
You think they didn't know their mom knew all these bad bitches?
No, that
like, whoa.
Yeah, that life was
well
before them. Almost.
If anything, the eldest might have been born.
Right, but she probably
still
kept that like very far away from.
Yeah, most of her sons are like older than 16.
Man, that's got to be
this scene here.
That's got to be a sophisticated brothel, man, because not only are these like, yes, bad bitches, but like they're well put together. They're like nicely dressed. You know what I'm saying? They all got their own luggages. It's like, what do you expect from a Colombian brothel in the 80s?
Oh, Griselda probably bought them that luggage. Let's be real.
I mean, yeah, you're right. She did get that money from the key in the last episode. So it's not like she was like broke.
Yeah, she probably hooked them up with some gifts.
And especially given the payload that she's expecting from this, like she wasn't shy. She probably wasn't shy about spending money.
Yeah. And that's just their like stuff. As far as how they look and stuff, I mean, they're South American women.
Yeah, so they're also actresses.
Actresses, smacktresses.
Yes, they're lovely. This whole plan made me nervous though, because like I was still trying to get kind of mentally a handle on what exactly Arturo's position in the operation was. Right? Because we saw in episode 1 that scene of him like kind of like as a warehouse manager, like parallel.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
And so for him to just up and dip in order to go and help Griselda, because, you know, after this, we don't get any indication that he goes home at all.
Yeah.
As far as we're concerned, he stays in Miami for the entire series. So to have a guy of that level just up and leave, and, you know, low key, like steal cocaine from you in the process. Yeah. That made me nervous. I was like, somebody's going to be coming for Arturo.
Agreed. I was wondering. I felt the same way, but I think Arturo works for Fernando.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So he ain't got nothing to worry about by the end of this episode.
By the end of the episode, but when he gets on the plane in the first place, it's like...
But he's really sketched out the whole time. Like, bro, he's super nervous.
Yeah, he is. He is kind of nervous. Up to this point, I don't get the sense that he's nervous, you know. He says that he didn't enjoy his flight with these 12 beautiful women. Bro, whatever.
Surely he's got to
like
be being
making
hunted
jokes.
Too. Yeah. He at least more than once tells Griselda, like, I don't know if this is a good idea.
Yeah, definitely. But like after this scene, he says
it is really
like
bold to like hop on a plane and steal a couple kilos of a drug lord's cocaine and just like dip to Miami. If they're looking for Griselda, they're looking for him too.
Yeah. So
I agree.
But I do like the things that they leave out of the show. You know, a lot of shows they feel like they got to show you everything, or have like these transitionary montages all the time, but there's a time skip in between episode 1 and episode 2 where Griselda put some stuff together that we didn't know about, and this is how we learn about it. So it's like they're showing us the results of her decisions in between, instead of having to show us how she made those decisions in between. Because at the end of the last episode, I remember being at a place where I was like, where in the world is Griselda even
What is she gonna do?
Yeah.
What now, Griselda?
You made this plan with Amokar, but where are you gonna get the cocaine?
Like, they get fucked. Like, Amilcar immediately was like, nah, never mind.
Just playing.
I wonder how much of a time skip it is between 1 and 2. A couple weeks?
It's got to be, yeah. It can't be like very long.
No.
Not like some of the other ones that were like some like 3 month, like some, I don't know if I'm conflating it with like Scarface, but there's for sure like a multi-year time skip, at least between like 4 and 5.
Yeah, there's a big time skip between episodes 4 and 5.
Yeah.
And I think episodes 5 and 6, no. 6 starts with a chick overdosing, doesn't it? Doesn't that
Yes.
episode? So episode 6 is like the day after episode 5.
Or a couple weeks at the very most. It's not like months.
I don't think it's even a couple weeks. They really make it seem like the repercussions of episode 5 are like
Still
immediate.
going down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll get more clarity on that when we get there. But yeah, I like the way that they pace out the show.
I do too.
Even off screen.
Yeah. I like, part of the reason that I like the fact that it's a limited series, only 6 episodes, is because it leaves a lot to the imagination.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that we didn't necessarily have to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, we did have to see though. South American Titty Parade.
Necessary. Very much appreciated. Got people hovering on that pause button.